Welcome back, friends. Today we have some fun Christmas crafts you can make with your kids during Christmas break. We're going to start with some wooden blocks from the Dollar Tree. We're also going to use some white paint and a paintbrush, some googly eyes in any size you want, some black marker, and an orange paper. We're also going to use these little purple pom-poms and a matching Chanel stem or pipe cleaner. We're going to use the hot glue, and we're going to use some scissors. We are going to start by hot gluing several blocks together. We're going to do 2 sets of 4. Later on, I changed my mind and I add 1 more, but I just wanted to show you the process. So I have the 4 glued together, and then we're going to do another set of 4, and then we're going to hot glue those together. And as you can see, it kind of made a rectangle, and I want it to look more of a square. So I just added 1 more block underneath each side. All right, once everything's put together, we're going to paint it white. I did all the sides except the back, although you can do the back if you'd like. I'm using Waverly Chalkman in the white. It has great coverage, so 1 coat was sufficient, but you can do as many as you need with whatever paint you have. While that's drying, we're going to get some things ready. We're going to cut a little triangle with the orange paper to create a carrot nose, and then we're going to take googly eyes. I'm going to take these medium-sized ones. I think they're great for the size of the block I used. It's nicely dry, so we're going to start adding those googly eyes right there on top. You can use white glue if you want. Hot glue works really well because it hardens really quickly for the video purpose, but you can use white glue as well. We're going to take the black marker. We're going to make little dots to create a mouth, and then we're going to hot glue the nose right there in the center. We're going to then take the pom-poms and we're going to hot glue it to the side. These are going to be like a little earmuffs, and then we're going to take the Chanel stem and we're just going to hot glue it from one side to the other, like the top portion of the earmuffs. I think it's so adorable. I love the way this has turned out, and of course you can use any color you want. I wanted to do bigger earmuffs, but I could not find matching pom-poms, so I just went with these. But I think bigger pom-poms would be great. I love how stinking cute this little snowman looks, how easy it was. Let me know what you think down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take a piece of poster board. We're going to take some buttons. These are actually from Walmart, but you can use the ones from Dollar Tree as well. We're going to use a ribbon, scissors, as well as a hole puncher. We're going to use a black thin marker, and we're going to use an orange marker and a green marker. We're going to use hot glue, and we're also going to use a ruler. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to mark at 5 inches tall and 2 inches wide, and then make some lines connecting them. Then we're going to cut it. We're going to create a fun gift tag that you can use to gift your gifts, and I think this would be great for the kids to do because they can customize it however they want. I angled cut the top edges, and then I'm going to choose 3 buttons in fun colors, and I'm just going to stagger them, kind of one higher than the other, and then draw lines from the top all the way to each button. And then we're going to hot glue each button at the bottom of each line. I want to add these little tiny bows right there in the center of each line. I'm just making like what it looks like an 8, and then a couple of lines underneath, just like that. This was one I saw on Pinterest, a similar one, and I wanted to create my own. I'm going to use the green marker to create Feliz Navidad, which means Merry Christmas, and punch a hole right on top. I'm going to thread the ribbon right through it. I picked this one because it has multicolors, just like the little ornaments, but you can use whatever color ribbon complements your design. How fun is this tag? You can make multiples of them and gift them with every gift. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to start with construction paper in the white tone. We're going to use 2 of those. And we're going to take a bowl. This is just the size that I picked. As long as it's round, it does not matter. We're going to use a stapler as well as a white wood bead. You can also use a natural tone wood bead. A silvery, shimmery Chanel stem, some white yarn, as well as my scissors, a pencil, and we're also going to use a double-sided tape as well as the hot glue. We're going to start by tracing the first circle onto the white construction paper, and then we're just going to cut it. Now, I find construction paper at Dollar Tree all the time. You can also find them on Amazon and Walmart, however works best for you. I did 2 of those, and then I'm just going to stack them one on top of each other. And then we're just going to start folding about a 1/2 inch thick, like an accordion or a handheld fan. You just want to keep going one side, fold, flip to the other side, and fold until the entire thing is folded. We're going to flatten it out, and then we're going to separate both pieces just like that. Once we have it nice and flat, we are just going to join them side by side. Now, I made this craft and my other channel, DIY Beauty on Purpose, and I just thought it was so easy, even you can do it with your kids. All right, so once you have them side by side, you're going to mark with your fingers, kind of like 1/3 down, and then staple it right there. I added 2 staples, and then I make sure they were nice and tight with my scissors, just pressing them down. Then we're going to fold the shorter portion, so the top portion down, and the other side down, just like that. And then we're going to add double-sided tape. You can also use glue, but it'll take a little longer, or you can use hot glue, and it'll be really quick as well. But the double-sided tape worked really well. Just add it on the short side and then fold downwards. And then just press until it kind of just attaches. And you start seeing what will look like an angel. Once it's coming into shape, we're going to take the wood bead and the yarn. We're going to cut a piece of yarn. It's about 20 inches long. And then we're going to thread it very carefully through the hole, through the folded. So we folded the yarn in half. Once it's all in, we're just going to knot the bottom portion, cut off the excess, and this is what we're going to add as the head of the angel. We do want the angel to have a halo, so we're going to take this shimmery silver chenille stem, and we're just going to make a little tiny circle. So just keep rolling it around until you have a nice little circle just like that. Now we're going to thread the yarn right through it, and we're going to hot glue it to the top of what will be the head of the angel. And then this part, we're just going to hot glue it to the top of the actual angel. We're going to add a little bit of glue right there on top and hold it in place until it hardens. Now to hide some of the hot glue, we're just going to add a little collar with a little bit more yarn. That way it's just going to go around and around. Now you can use colorful paper. You can use whatever you want. They can make the little designs on the paper before the fold. Possibilities are endless, but I love the way this one turned out. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take a leftover paper roll and one of these Dollar Tree battery operated little lights. I love this one because it even flickers just like a light. We are going to use red and white paint. We're also going to use white yarn on this one as well. And my scissors. We're also going to use 2 paintbrushes for the 2 colors of paint, double-sided tape, and we're going to paint the roll with the red paint. Now you can use any color you want. Of course, I want this to be Christmassy, so I chose the red, but you can use any color, truly any color, because we're making what will look like a candle. We're going to put it to the side to dry. Now for the the light, the little candle, we are going to add some of the double-sided tape all around the sides. This is because we want to make the sides a little thicker so it fits inside the paper roll. You can also glue it, but I thought the double-sided tape worked really well. So I just wrapped it around with the yarn, and then once dry, we're going to add it to the inside. Now that it's dry, we are going to add paint on top, and we're going to make it look like it's candle wax melting on the tube. So we're just going to keep adding and just add like it's melting all the way down, and you can do whatever you want on here. Once dry, we're going to add the candle right on top. So just kind of squeeze it in, just carefully and patiently right there. Use a pencil eraser to turn it on, and look how adorable this looks. I love the way it turned out. First time I ever make something like this. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I have another video here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree Christmas DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have fun crafting.